Major funding for OnyxFest 2021 was provided by the Central Indiana Community Foundation and the Indiana University Office of the Vice President for Research. Sponsorship was also provided by IUPUI, Morgan Stanley, the Indiana University Alumni Association Neal Marshall Alumni Club, and Wise Men Logistics.
Doc, look, I'm telling you, okay, that day in February feels like somebody just came along and dumped a load of shit on top of me. And it feels like I've been trying to, I don't know, crawl out from under it ever since. Look, my sisters, I feel that weight on me too. And believe me, I try my best, but it's like I can't. No matter how much I love them, and Doc, I will do anything to protect them, but and you know things were cool? Doc, things were cool until this past month, all right? When I got that call from the parole board. I mean, they up here telling me that he's been a model prisoner. And I'm like, what does that even mean? And then they tell me it's because he's never gotten into any trouble. I'm like, well, he got into a lifetime over when he was free. And then they tell me he's dying. But, Doc, I'm like, so what, okay? Honestly, for me, it would have been better off if he had died the day he decided to pour. You know, his lawyer reached out to me. Called me personally. And I swear I literally drove my car off the road when the call came in. I mean, honestly, the audacity of anybody calling me about him? Nah. See, I choose to live my life the way I want to, okay? I made a nice living for myself, okay? Moved as far away from Indianapolis as possible, and I spend all my spare time spoiling my sisters and trying to forget. All right, Dr. Mason. Yes, thank you. They are here. I will talk to you next session. Yes, Doc. All right. Oh my God, my two favorite girls, live and in person at my doorstep. Y'all come, hey, hold. Take the mask off, because we have clearly been quarantining long enough. Come on, off.
Brother, would you quit acting like you didn't know we were coming? You have called us every hour on the hour since we left this morning. Brother, this place is amazing.
I know.
Oh, I can see the Golden Gate Bridge from here.
I'm telling you, that's awesome. Why I bought it. That's why I bought this place. Check it out. The sunset is beautiful.
Sis, go get the bags. Brother, this place is amazing. Oh my goodness. I'm so proud of you. Getting that big contract.
Now, come on. Hey. But anyway, how was your flight?
Everything was wonderful. And you really did not have to spring for first class. That was way too much.
Speak for yourself. Yes, you did. Okay, I love first class, brothers. They had the posh seats, the Wi-Fi, the food. I mean, even the way they treated us. Like, now the only thing that really would have made it more first class was if I was 21 and able to drink.
Well, you're not 21, you're 18. So.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, you 18?
You know I am. Stop playing.
Hey, you know what? Hey, we gotta celebrate. We gotta celebrate
really?
now. Absolutely. Look, anything you want, okay? This is your birthday. We're going to do it for you. Hey, you know what? Go on up in there in the guest room, girl. I got a few little things in there for you, you know. And then we can go anywhere you want to in all of San Francisco.
You mean it?
Come on.
Oh my. Okay, we can go now. No, wait, no. I need to get changed first. Okay. I gotta call Chrissy. She's gonna be so jealous.
Oh, wait. You want to make her jealous? Go on and FaceTime her from the bedroom so she can see that view, girl. Come on now.
You know, if you send her there on that phone, we're not going to see her for hours. You spoil that girl to no end.
I mean, what? She's baby sis, okay? Look, it's her birthday. She deserves some stuff.
Yeah, and you just sent how many designer bags? How many sunglasses? They're all over the house.
Well, I would spoil you too, except you never let me do anything for you. Look, every time I ask if you need something or want something, all you tell me is, I'm fine.
And I am. I mean, I live a good life. Not as good as this one. But I'm okay. Really.
Are you really?
Yes. I mean, come on now, bro.
Well, I'll tell you what. While you're here, we gonna have a good time, okay?
Well, tell me.
Sis, baby girl, man, she looks good.
Thank you.
You are doing a great job, okay?
But don't just be thanking me. We're in this together.
Okay, all right.
She's both of our responsibilities.
You're right. Yo, she's the spitting image of mom. I mean, even down to the little mole on the left side of her cheek.
Yeah, she is. Some days it's really hard to look at her. She even walks like mom did. Remember how mom used to love to cook?
Yeah.
Baby girl does too. And her specialty, pancakes.
So you let her do that?
Yeah, I struggled with it for a long time, but you know what? I remember we used to have so many great memories around that breakfast table. And a lot of those memories involve pancakes.
Well, I don't think I can eat another pancake again in my life.
You know it had nothing to do with the pancakes, though. It's never been about the pancakes.
Look, okay, maybe you're right, but for now, I'm going to leave them off the menu, all right? But anyway, have you told her where she gets all this passion for cooking?
I did. And she soaks up everything I tell her about mom. And him, too, for that matter.
Come on, sis, don't, man.
He wants to see us.
See who?
Us.
I hope you told him hell no. Dr. Mason, thinking about that day Doc, it chills me. Okay, look, it's my 14th birthday, okay? I'm excited by the headphones I got, the new iPod. I'm sitting in my dad's brand new 2005 BMW 525i, cold black. Doc, the car was amazing. All right, and I'm beaming, and I should have known. I should have known that something was going to happen. I mean, we had way too many good days in a row. I remember pulling up to our driveway, and my dad was just sitting in the car. And before I got out, I looked at him, and I just asked him if he was okay, and he just looked at me and said that, said that he loved me. That I was to remember that, no matter what. Look, sis, I see your leg still shakes when you're upset. I'm sorry if I'm the cause. But you can't seriously be considerate.
I haven't made up my mind yet.
Okay, well, look, allow me to help you, all right? Look, just tell the parole board no way, all right? Look, Rip the letter up, send it back. I don't care. Just pretend you never got it.
How'd you know I got a letter from the parole board?
Because I got one too.
And you weren't going to say anything to me about it?
No point. I already know my decision, and I assume that you did too.
It's not that simple anymore, brother.
And why not? I mean, have you forgotten?
No. I can never forget. But some time has passed. I mean, time heals or at least lessens the pain.
Well, not mine. It's still as fresh to me as it ever was. I mean, do you really think that 16 years is enough time?
How much time do you need?
A lifetime wouldn't be enough.
Brother, we all need to heal from this. Me, you, baby girl. Underneath all those things that you buy her, she's a mess. Every time I look at her, she's a constant reminder that she never got to know either one of our parents.
Look, don't bring baby girl into this, okay? Look, she's the lucky one of us, okay? She never even got to know him.
So you think just because she never got to know mom or him, that she's not as messed up as we are? Well, she is. She's angry and confused. She's tired of not knowing. She's tired of the pity and she's tired of the sympathy.
Okay, look. She'll be fine, okay? Look, she's blessed. She doesn't have to worry about whether she's like him. Come on, look, we saved her. We protected her. She don't know him.
She's still as messed up as we are. It doesn't change anything.
So what do we do now? I mean, come on, this is our baby sister. All right? And what's this you talking about? Her being pitied. Okay, no, look, our baby sister, I send you hundreds of dollars a month to make sure that she is never pitied. Okay? She should be the envy. All right? And if she is, I'm telling you, that's on you.
That's not fair. You think all she needs are designer clothes, designer bags, and a new car to feel secure? Which, by the way, you should have discussed with me before you dropped it off in our driveway.
Look, calm down, okay? Look, I saw the car. I got a great deal in the story. Besides, I do think having nice things can make you feel a hell of a lot better.
How's that working for you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Are you really? You have all this stuff, but no peace. You may have left Nat, but that day has never left you. And even the Golden Gate Bridge does not change that.
And what do? You sit in the same spot. You allow our baby sister to be pitied. I can't believe you.
Don't blame me for what your money cannot do. You want to buy her 8,000 designer bags? Then go ahead. As soon as she walks down the street, she's going to be pitied. Or when she runs into one of mom's old friends, they're going to remind her that she's still that little girl from the picture in the paper. She can't escape it.
I have begged you over and over again to move, okay? Look, I've offered to buy you a house anywhere you want to go, sister. I have offered.
Cut it out! Just because you decided to uproot and leave everything doesn't mean I do. That was your choice. Staying is my way.
Okay, you know what? You can have it all, okay? You can have all the pain, all the heartache, all of that, okay? I don't want that. I don't need that, okay? I wouldn't set foot back in that place for anybody in the world, and especially not him. Come on, sis. Look, don't do that, okay? Look, this is just us talking, okay? Don't jump when I'm talking to you, okay? I would never hurt you, and I would never hurt baby girl, okay? Look, come on, sis, this is us talking. I'm not him, all right?
I know you would never hurt me. I trust you with my life. You're not him, and I know it. You're gentle and kind, and you spend every day since you were 14 trying to prove to the world that you're not him.
But you know I'm scared. I'm scared that it's not enough. I've spent every day of my life trying not to be him. And when I look in the mirror, I see his reflection. I see it in my mannerisms, in my reaction to stuff. Hell, even in the fact that I'm left-handed.
Left-handed people are geniuses. But what about the parts of you that are nothing like him? That's why I want you to go see him. He needs to know that you are your own man. That in spite of everything he did, you still grew up to be somebody special.
No.
That's what going to see him is all about.
No, he don't deserve to ever see us again, okay? So now let him remember us. Let his last memory of us be them pictures on the dining room wall, okay? Or how about the image of the terror in our faces at seeing our mother's lifeless body laid up right there on the ground?
No, don't do that! Don't say that! Nobody should have that memory. I just had to relive that all over again on the phone with the parole board. Hey, Miss Linda, please tell the parole board that in the winter of 2005, my father went into a rage. He became someone I've never even seen before. We'd all lived with his outbursts, acting out irrational fears and paranoia. Had us up some nights too scared to close our eyes. We dealt with this type of stuff all the time. But this day was different. This day, he turned that car around in the middle of taking us to school because he swore he saw somebody going into the back door. He rolled into the driveway, slammed the car into park, hopped out with the ignition running, just leaving me and brother still sitting there in the car. I left my gloves as usual, so I followed Daddy into the house. He burst into the door and looking around for someone, but only found Mama sitting there feeding baby girl. He started yelling at her, looking around in every room and closet doors, searching for this invisible man. The more he yelled at Mama, she just begged him to please calm down. And the more she denied his existence, the more agitated my father became. He yelled at her, "You're a liar!" Then threw a bowl of pancake batter right there in her face. Her hair was streaked, and her head was busted open. Baby girl, still strapped in the high chair, started screaming at the top of her lungs. I just stood there in the doorway watching as my father pushed my mother right there in the corner, right between the trash can and the wall, and she was stuck. My poor sweet mother. The whole time just trying to console my baby sister, and he just kept hitting her and hitting her. I didn't know what to do. So I took off running. I couldn't take it anymore. Up the top of the stairs, and before I knew it, I was in my parents' room, grabbing that box at the top of the shelf. You know, the one they tell you not to touch? But I was touching it, and I was opening it, but the box was empty. Oh my God, no! My heart dropped. So I started running back down the stairs, and that's when the first gunshot rang. Like magic, I was back there in the kitchen watching my father with his hand still on the trigger. And I was screaming at the top of my lungs, but apparently only in my head because he never turned to look at me. He just stood there staring at my mother, slumped in the corner, quiet, fragile, and bloody. Then with the quickness, the gun was in his head. Ah! You know, for California, this has got to be the coldest city I've ever visited. I mean, you hear California and you automatically think warm. But not San Francisco. I mean, it's freezing. If I wanted to be this cold, I would have stayed at home. I mean, I need a freaking coat. Brother, can we possibly get reservations for Alcatraz again?
No, because it's closed. Because of COVID?
Every time. I've been out here 5 or 6 times and still keep missing Alcatraz. but this cold greased me every time.
Look, I gotta admit, look, it is a little cold for August, okay? But come on now. The coldest day here can't even compare to the coldest days back home in Indiana. Besides, is it too bad for you want me to buy you a coat? A little
She
coat?
probably needs some gloves too.
Hey, look, I buy her some of them too, but she probably lose them. Hey, hold on. Remember how Mama used to get on you about losing your gloves? She'd be like, tell sister not to lose them gloves. But she lose her head if it wasn't attached to her.
Sister used to lose her gloves? No, not Miss Responsible. I can't believe she would forget anything. This is so interesting. Tell me more.
Oh, well, look, sister is the responsible one, okay? Look, far more responsible than me. All right, she doesn't need gloves. She don't need anything. She's fine. Right?
Yes, brother. I'm fine. I don't need a coat or gloves. Besides, we'll be leaving earlier than expected.
I say,
What? We just got here. What are you talking about? We're supposed to stay for 2 weeks. What's going on?
Well, you know I need to get back home to my warm and cozy place. It's too cold for me here. You know I'm a creature of habit.
I know you're a liar.
Hold on.
What'd you just say to me?
I said I know you're a liar. And brother, so are you. Don't think I didn't catch those little glances about the gloves. I mean, what is that about? What?
Hold up.
No. I am tired of watching my tone and sitting down and being obedient and being quiet when you tell me to. I'm not a baby, okay? Now tell me why we leaving.
You don't demand anything out of either one of us.
Who am I supposed to demand anything from, huh? Mom, Dad?
Okay, look. Okay, look, just calm down. All right, let's take a deep breath. Just relax.
Told you she was a mess.
Why would you say?
So that was a mess? What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, watch your mouth.
No, I'm tired of this shit. What are you gonna do, huh?
Look.
You know what? I'll say it again.
Hey, I said stop it, okay? And I mean it.
You know what?
You don't know.
If you want to talk, we can. But this is going to stop.
Sister, look, it's okay, all right? Just.
I know. I'm sorry. Baby girl, I'm sorry.
Okay, look, you know what? You want to hear it? You want to hear all of it? Okay, I'm going to tell you. Let me tell you this story. See, I could hear them. I could hear them speaking like softly at first. And then that's when this rumbling in the pit of my stomach started. And I look over at sister and I see that familiar look of fear in her eyes. And then I'm picking you up because, hell, we all know the drill. Up to my room until the fireworks stopped. See, Mama, we all knew Mama been crying. Even though she pretended that everything was all right because, you know, we all good pretenders. And of course, he sat in his familiar spot, not eating, sipping bourbon in silence. Remember, Mom promised to make us pancakes because that was her specialty. And she only made it on special occasions, and that was a big deal for us, okay? And my birthday was a big deal. I was so excited. And now just the sight of them makes me sick. See, I remember listening to my dad. I remember listening to him ask Mom why she hadn't thanked him for the new car. He called her ungrateful and he called her selfish. Mom didn't say a word. Okay, she just pretended. Pretended that everything was all right. She didn't say nothing to him until about 3 o'clock that morning. Said that he had spent all the insurance money that grandmama had left her. $40,000 gone. And he said he had every right to that. Every right to that as her husband. And honestly, I think that even though Mom said that money was for our education, I think that she was going to use that money to help us get away. Oh, and he knew it. Hell, that's why he took it. And we hearing all this and we laid up. And that's when I finally go to sleep and I got sister on my side and I got you on my chest. And when we woke up that morning, Mama made us pancakes. Just like she promised. He offered to take us to school that morning. And I'm going to tell you the last thing that I remember my mama saying was tell baby girl not to lose her gloves. I don't even remember him turning the car around. All I remember is I'm sitting in the car and I'm listening to my music, and next thing I know, sister pull up on me, banging on the car window. I'm thinking that it's a joke or something. Until she runs to the neighbor's house, and then I'm running up to our house to see what's going on. I'm inside and I'm looking around and it's quiet. And I remember calling out, Mom! She ain't answer. And I look down and I pick up the bowl, the pancake batter on the floor. And that's what I see. Slumped in the corner. And there's blood on her apron. I didn't scream. I didn't say a word. And as I'm listening in the background, I can hear the sirens. And then I look down at you. And you wasn't screaming either. You actually looked up at me and you smiled. You even laughed and started eating some Cheerios on your hot chick. And just unstrapped. And I held you close, baby girl. And I turned your head away from the whore in that corner because I wanted to protect you.
Did you get your letters?
What are you talking about, baby girl?
From the parole board. Mine came in the mail last week. Oh my God, what? They can't contact you. You're a minor.
Not anymore. I'm 18, remember?
I don't believe this.
Now, there's a lot of things an 18-year-old can do, including speak at a parole board hearing.
I don't believe this. That low-down son of a... The nerve of that man using his 2-year-old daughter to help get him out of prison. Oh,
I'm
no.
not
Hell no. You might as well be. Okay? You don't know shit. He's using you.
No, he's not. He's not like that.
You don't know who he is. None of us do.
I do know. I've seen him.
What?
What?
You're lying.
Hold on. Wait. When? No. When did this happen, girl? No,
You
this
went
is some
to
bullshit.
see him without our permission? Are you crazy? What were you thinking? How did you even know where he was and how did you get there?
The internet told me where he was. And that nice new car brother drove me there. It gets great gas mileage, by the way.
You know what? You need to stop. Because you're being real insolent right now.
Ooh, insolent. When did you learn that in law school?
Okay, you know what? Keep it up. Okay?
Brother, stop. Okay? Hitting her, no matter how tempting it really is not going to solve anything. Besides, it's not her fault.
Right. You can't hit me. You can't fault me or punish me for wanting to see him. He's my father. Nobody should tell me how I feel about him. I need to know. I have a right to know.
You should have asked us.
I have asked. It's all I've done all my life. I've tried to weave it into everyday questions. I tried asking straight out. Now I'm asking like this.
We
Now
were
I finally
trying
get an answer.
to protect you, trying to shield you from some of the heartache and pain we felt.
We have spent our lives trying to keep you from him. He destroyed our lives. You should have asked us.
Can you hear yourself? On one hand, you say you were protecting me. On the other hand, you say I should have asked. Which is it? My heart is broken. Can't you see? I have asked. You won't be honest with me. You won't even tell me the story about the gloves. It's like one day I'm just living my regular life, hanging out with my friends, protesting the latest injustice, just, normal high school stuff. Everything's all good. But somebody brings up that day in February, and it's like I can't move. I just freeze. It is so hard to explain to people when they ask about my parents. It's just this rabbit hole that goes into a bunch of questions, and I really don't feel like going into it. So I just say, oh, my dad killed my mom. That usually does it, but it leaves me feeling so raw and exposed every time I say it. It is hard being a motherless child. The world is so cruel when you don't have your mother. It's like people, they can see you as a target. They just pick at you. They just pick at you until you raw. And they know you don't have a mom to buffer you from the cold. And what am I supposed to do when the man that says he loves me the most asks me for a favor? This is my dad. And I miss mom every day. I don't even know her, and it's my life's mission to find everything out about her. So you two have no right to speak for me.
We know that, baby girl. We were trying to do what was best for all of us. You want to be an adult? Adult makes hard decisions. Look.
I didn't need you to speak for me. Okay? I'm not a baby. And I can speak up for him if I want to.
And just what would you say? What could you possibly say to or about him?
I don't know, but I want the chance. Why are you trying to take my chance?
We were trying to protect you. I mean, what are you possibly going to say? You barely even know his name.
Baby girl, have spent our lives trying to protect you, okay? You don't know him. Just, I can't believe you right now. This man destroyed our lives. And how could you, after everything that I've told you tonight, you're just ungrateful.
Wanting to see my father does not make me ungrateful!
Stop calling him that.
Brother, stop. She has a plan.
Hold on, wait, hold on. You defended her now?
No. But I do remember a time when both of us saw him as our father. Don't you remember?
No.
Well, I do.
So what are you saying? That we should defend him? Is that what you're saying? We need to defend him?
No. But like I said, I remember when he was our father. She has a right to know, and we all have a different perspective about this.
Last time I went to see him, he told me that you two used to play ball out on the lawn. He said that you were really good and you would catch it no matter how hard he threw it. That's really only the one time that he smiled when I went to go see him. So he told me that.
You know what? He shouldn't have said anything about me. Okay, I don't want him remembering me. He had no right to tell you that story.
I remember that. That was the day Daddy threw you the ball. You hit it over the fence and smashed Mr. Wilson's windshield. Mr. Wilson was furious. But not Daddy. Oh, he just pulled out his wallet and paid Mr. Wilson right there on the spot. Mr. Wilson was cool, and Daddy reassured you that you had done nothing wrong. We all went to go get ice cream afterwards.
I said stop it. Okay, now.
Brother, this is not fair. Okay? I miss Mom too. If she was here, I would give her all the love that I have. But she's not.
Says, I don't expect you to remember. You didn't even know her. You were just a baby.
Giving him a minute of your time does not mean we do not love her. Like you, I remember everything about Mom. And I remember the love that she raised us with. Do you remember when I took the last of your Little League candy bars and then handed them out to all the kids in the neighborhood because I wanted them to be my friend? And you were so mad. But I talked to Mama about it before you came home, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, she talked to both of us that day about forgiveness. You know, seeing things from other people's perspective. And you eventually forgave me, which I was so happy because I loved you so much.
Are you serious right now? What does that have to do with... There's no comparison between candy bars and murder.
My point is, she raised us to see things from another person's perspective. Forgiveness is for you, brother. Can't you see? I mean, it's a way to free yourself. This is insane. Don't do it anymore.
Just try, brother. That's all we asking.
Please. Please.
He wrote us letters.
What?
Baby girl, what is this?
Brother, our father, your father, he wanted to say something to you, to us. After he found out we weren't coming to the parole hearing, he told his lawyer to cancel it. He decided he's not going to fight for his release. So he's just going to stay there till, you know. But he wanted to say something to y'all, to us. So, I mean, I didn't promise him anything. He said it would be up to y'all if you wanted to read them, but, you know, he said he understood. To my forever baby girl, Latrice.
To my snugglebug, Angela.
Mama, I'm sorry. To my son, David Jr.